Hello my dear students, welcome back to chemistry class beta. So in this second organic chapter, alcohols, phenols and ethers, alcohols and phenols we have successfully completed beta. Now from today onwards I am going to start the last topic in the chapter, that is nothing but ethers. So आज से अपन ईथर का प्रिपरेशन एंड प्रॉपर्टीज के बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे बेटा. ओके वेल, सो व्हाट इज द फॉर्मूला ऑफ ईथर्स. ईथर का जनरल फॉर्मूला ये हो सकता है कि दैट इज नथिंग बट R बॉन्डेड टू O, O बॉन्डेड टू R, O R. And also we can say another formula for aliphatic ether, that is nothing but CnH2n plus 2O, CnH2n plus 2O, and also we can say ROR. Both are nothing but the formulas of what beta? Aliphatic ethers. Okay. Next now here I want to say that sir how to derive the ethers. ईथर को अपन कैसे डेरिव कर सकते हैं और कैसे प्रिपेयर कर सकते हैं बेटा. So for that purpose I want to give you one small definition or hint. So we can say that ethers are nothing but the dialkyl or diaryl derivatives of dialkyl or diaryl derivatives of water. So from water molecule also we can derive the what beta? Ether को अपन derive कर सकते हैं. Sir how? Let me explain first of all what is the formula of ether. Water molecule beta, water molecule contains H2O. It contains the shape is nothing but bent shape molecule, and ethers they are also having bent shapes, nothing but angular shapes. And listen carefully, in water molecule 2 hydrogens are there. If 2 hydrogens are replaced by 2 R is nothing but alkyl. How many alkyl groups are there? 2 alkyl. So dialkyl, if 2 hydrogens are replaced by 2 alkyl group, we have to say that dialkyl derivative of water. So ROR, we have to say that ether. And we can say that diaryl derivatives of water, nothing but in place of H you can write benzene, in place of H you can write benzene. So C6H5 bonded to O, again bonded to C6H5. So diaryl किसे सब्स्टिट्यूट कर सकते हैं यहाँ पर. एंड ऑल्सो वी कैन सब्स्टिट्यूट डाइअल्काइल ग्रुप, दो अल्काइल भी सब्स्टिट्यूट कर सकते हैं. एंड ऑल्सो वी कैन सब्स्टिट्यूट 2 अराइल ग्रुप आल्सो. सो वी हैव टू बी से दैट फाइनल थिंग इज डाइअल्काइल और डाइअराइल डेरिवेटिव्स ऑफ व्हाट बेटा? वाटर. So final text is in water molecule if 2 hydrogens are replaced by 2 alkyl groups, if 2 hydrogens are replaced by 2 aryl groups, then we are going to get what beta? Ethers. And also I want to give you another definition. Ethers are nothing but the alkyl or aryl derivatives of alcohols or phenols. Alcohols or what beta? Phenols. Okay, let me explain. First of all, alcohol. What is the formula of alcohol? R bonded to O, O bonded to H. And what is the formula of phenol beta? Benzene or C6H5. It connected to OH. Phenol. And listen carefully. Alkyl derivative of alcohol, nothing but one of the hydrogen in alcohol replaced by R group, nothing but alkyl group. Again we are getting what beta? Ether. In phenol, benzene bonded to OH, again such hydrogen group replaced by another aryl group, and we can replace by another alkyl group, no problem. Again there will be possibility of what nana is chances of getting ether will be there. So we have to say that alkyl or aryl, यहाँ पर इस places में अपन दो भी substitute कर सकते हैं. So alkyl or aryl derivatives of one is alcohol, one more is nothing but phenol. They are also known as what beta? Ethers. And one more definition also I want to give you. Try to remember anyone. They won't ask you in theory also. Okay. So one more meaning I want to say that ethers are nothing but the anhydrides of alcohols. anhydrides of what beta? Alcohols. Okay, let me explain first of all what is the formula of alcohol? ROH, but I want to consider here 2 moles of ROH. Simply upon heating, and you suppose it's going to lose the water molecule. Nothing but क्या remove कर रहे बेटा? वाटर को remove कर रहे. Because of which form you want? Anhydrous form you want. Nothing but alcohol से water को remove करना पड़ेगा. So 2 hydrogens are there, H2 okay. Remaining 2 oxygens are there, 1 was removed. So remaining 1 oxygen, 2 R group. So we have to be say that R bonded to O and O bonded to R. Here we are getting the product is nothing but what beta? Ether. So ethers are nothing but anhydride forms of alcohol. Means from alcohols after the loss of water molecule we are going to get the ethers. In that way we can write any one definition for what beta? Ethers. I hope you understand. Good. So here I want to give you some examples. Okay na? Examples for what beta? Ether. ROR. In place of RR you can write both group methyl. So we can say CH3 bonded to O, O bonded to CH3, ROR. And in place of R, I want to write methyl, and also here if you want you can change Nana. Any group you can write methyl, ethyl. So here one side I am going to write methyl, CH3 bonded to O and O bonded to C2H5. Okay, so we can write either same group or we can write okay na 2 words. Okay na अपन दो साइड अपन different group भी लिख सकते हैं ना as you wish. And also if you want you can write in that places benzene भी लिख सकते हैं but they will belongs to aromatic ethers ना. Okay, benzene formula C6H5. It bonded to O, again O bonded to what beta? C6H5. First two are aliphatic ethers, but यहाँ पर benzene आ गया, so we have to say that aromatic ether. Right? Try to say, sir, how to write the name of the ether? How many methyl groups are there? 2 methyls are there, beta. So I am going to write here dimethyl, looking like ROR. So that is nothing but which functional group? Ether. And here one side methyl group is there, and another side O connected to what na ethyl group. So as per alphabetical manner we have to be right. So पहले क्या लिखना बेटा? Either methyl or ethyl. Yes, we have to be right as per alphabetical. पहले अपन ethyl को लिखना पड़ेगा. After that we have to write methyl group, and after that it is in the form of what beta? Ether. So what is your final IUPAC name here? Ethyl, methyl, ether. Now next go to another compound beta. One side methyl group is there, one more side phenyl group is there. यहाँ पर first letter M, but here is what? First letter is P. So as per alphabetical manner, पहले अपन क्या लिखना बेटा? First of all we have to write methyl group. So methyl, phenyl, looking like ROR. So this is nothing but methyl, phenyl, ether. And also we can say methoxybenzene, and also it contains another common name. This is known as anisole. Very, very, very important, but ultimately important. Try to remember that common name. आपको मालूम what is meant by toluene? CH3 bonded to benzene. But here is what? Anisole. OCH3 bonded to benzene. Methyl benzene is toluene, and methoxybenzene is called anisole. Perfectly remember करना पड़ेगा. Okay, right? Introduction and definition, example, everything was clear. Now I am going to discuss about the classification of ethers. Classification of ethers. So actually, ethers mainly they are going to classify into 2 types. Number one category on the basis of symmetry. Which concept beta? Symmetry concept. So on the basis of symmetry, this is a type 1 classification. Again, on the basis of symmetry, ethers are classified into 2 types. On the basis of symmetry only, I have said that ethers are classified into 2 types. In that number 1, simple ethers, and we can say symmetrical ethers. Number 2, opposite, unsymmetrical ethers, and also we can say that mixed ethers. Okay, so on the basis of symmetry, ethers are classified into 2 types. Number 1 is symmetrical ethers, and also we can say that simple ethers. Sir, what is mean by symmetrical or simple ethers? The formula I am going to be denote here, R bonded to O and O bonded to R. That means oxygen should be connected to two similar alkyl group or maybe aryl group. ऑक्सीजन के सराउंडिंग में दो अल्काइल ग्रुप भी रहना पड़ेगा, दो अराइल ग्रुप, बट दे शुड बी सिमिलर. मिथाइल मिथाइल, ओके, इथाइल इथाइल एज यू विश, फिनाइल फिनाइल एज यू विश, बट मिथाइल फिनाइल नहीं लिखना पड़ेगा. I hope you understand. So in case of symmetrical or simple ethers, central oxygen atom that should be connected to two similar alkyl groups or aryl groups. That is the meaning of simple or symmetrical ethers. So for that I am going to review again examples. So examples for simple or symmetrical ethers. Beta, oxygen should be connected to two same groups. You can consider methyl, CH3 bonded to O and O bonded to CH3. Here oxygen connected to two similar alkyl groups, so we can say symmetrical ether. And also we can write C2H5 bonded to O, again O bonded to what beta? C2H5. Oxygen connected to two same group, ethyl ethyl, again belongs to simple or symmetric. Next C6H5, or we can say benzene ring, here we can consider it connected to O, again O connected to what, Nana, benzene ring, or we can say C6H5. So this is nothing but phenyl, यहाँ पर भी phenyl. Oxygen both side it connected to two same aryl group, here two same alkyl group. So this is nothing but what beta? Symmetrical ethers concept. Again try to write the names. Here be methyl, here be methyl. So we can same thing, dimethyl ether. Okay beta. Both side ethyl groups are there, so simply we can say that diethyl ether. Next beta, both side phenyl groups are there, so now we can write that diphenyl ethers. Like that they have to be right beta. Next go for continue. Opposite nanodite 2 category, that is nothing but unsymmetrical ethers. Unsymmetrical ethers, and also we can say another name that is known as mixed ethers. Mixed ethers. Sir, what will be the formula of unsymmetrical or mixed ethers? The formula I am going to be right here, R bonded to O and O bonded to R prime. R O R, both are same. R O R prime, here is R, here is R prime, means two alkyl group, they should be different. Two aryl groups, they should be different. One is alkyl, one more is aryl, that is also same thing. So all they are belongs to what beta? Unsymmetrical ethers. So here symmetrical ethers, once again oxygen connected to two similar alkyl or aryl groups. But in unsymmetrical ethers, oxygen bonded to two dissimilar alkyl or aryl groups. समझे बेटा? Right. Now for this also I am going to give the example. First suppose in place of R I am going to be write CH3 bonded to O, and in place of R prime we can't write here CH3, as here we can write any other alkyl group, that is nothing but ethyl propyl, like that as you wish. And another example I want to give you, C6H5 bonded to O, again O bonded to CH3. Next beta, C6H5 bonded to O, again O bonded to C2H5, like that you can write now. O connected to methyl ethyl, both are different. O connected to one side methyl, one more side phenyl, again both are different. Oxygen connected to one side ethyl, one more side phenyl, again both are different. So here in these three examples, just once consider यहाँ पर oxygen here always consider connected to or bonded to what beta? Two different alkyl groups, or we can say two different what na aryl groups. Such ethers are known as mixed ethers beta. Again for this all mixed ethers. Okay, now we are going to write the IUPAC common names. One side ethyl, one more side methyl. So go for alphabetical. Ethyl, methyl, ethyl, methyl, ether. Okay, beta. Now go to second one. One side methyl group is there, one more side phenyl group is there. इनके बाद P आएगा. So go in alphabetical manner. methyl phenyl ether. Methyl phenyl ether. And go to last one here. One side phenyl group is there beta, but another side ethyl group is there. So we can say that ethyl phenyl ether. So methyl phenyl ether, or we can say methoxybenzene. Just now I have told you what is the name of this another compound beta. Name of this compound is nothing but common name anisole. And here this is nothing but methoxybenzene. Yes, we are saying anisole, but one more is nothing but what? Ethoxybenzene. It is also a very important name. Methoxybenzene is known as anisole, but ethoxybenzene is known as, try to remember it, a very important name. It is known as phenitone. What beta? Phenitone. Methoxybenzene, anisole, and ethoxybenzene. This is known as what beta? Phenitone. So anisole, phenitone, both are belongs to unsymmetric ethers, and also we can say that what beta? Mixed ethers. Such answers we have to be taken objective. Okay, this is your type 1 classification on the basis of symmetry of ethers. Number 2, on the basis of type of attached groups. Right, type 2 classification we are discussing beta here. That is nothing but on the basis of type of attached alkyl groups, or simply we can say not only alkyl aride also, on the basis of type of attached groups. Yes. So on the basis of type of attached groups to the oxygen, on the basis of attacking nature of group only, we have to be classified again ethers into 3 types: aliphatic ethers, aromatic ethers, unsaturated ethers. Like that we have to be considered. Right. Let me explain about the first of all aliphatic ethers के बारे में मैं आपको डिस्कस करता हूँ बेटा. आपके ओके डिस्कस करेंगे. Right. Now here I am going to be consider about the first of all what beta? Aliphatic ethers. Aliphatic ethers. What is the formula of aliphatic ethers? ROR, and also we can say that CnH2n plus 2O, same formulas I have given beta. So this is the formula of applicable only for what beta? Aliphatic ether को ही applicable हो सकता है ये formula. Okay, let me give some examples. CH3 bonded to O, O bonded to what beta? CH3. CH3 bonded to O, O bonded to CH3. How many methyl groups are there? Here 2 methyl groups are there beta. So simply we can say that dimethyl ether. Next, again I want to write CH3 bonded to O, O bonded to CH2 and CH3, nothing but ethyl group. Whatever that may be, methyl, ethyl, propyl, butyl, all they are aliphatic alkyl groups. That means, so what is the name of this compound beta? Ethyl methyl ether. As per alphabetical manner we have to be right. Next I am going to write mention compound. So methyl, 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 ethyl, 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 methyl, propyl, as you wish beta. RR, okay now. So in place of R we have to be write aliphatic alkyl groups. So that is a simple form of what beta? Aliphatic ethers. Next go to aromatic ethers. Aromatic ethers. Okay, let me explain first of all directly example. Sir, what is the formula of aromatic ether? Aromatic ether का मैं आपको यहाँ पर एक example बताता हूँ first of all. Yes, the example is nothing but benzene, or we can say C6H5, it bonded to O, O bonded to CH3. Okay na beta? Good. So what is the name of this compound? I have told you this is called methoxybenzene, and also we can say that anisole. I have told you na beta? Good. And next one is nothing but another example I want to give you. Benzene bonded to O, O bonded to C2H5. And what is the name of this compound? Ethyl phenyl ether, or we can say ethoxy benzene. And I have told you another name. This is known as what beta? Phenitol. Phenitol. Next, another example I want to give you. First, suppose C6H5 and also we can say benzene. It connected to O. Again, O connected to another C6H5. Or we can say benzene. So how many benzene rings are there? 2 benzene rings are there. So di क्या बोल सकते हैं बेटा? Phenyl. Diphenyl. Phenyl, phenyl, diphenyl, looking like ROR. So we can say that ether. So listen carefully. In first 2 ethers, of course, 1 benzene, 2 benzene, whatever that may be, all they are having benzene rings. Presence of benzene ring, nothing but aromatic ring. So we have to be say that they are nothing but aromatic ethers. They are nothing but aromatic ethers. Again, aromatic ethers we can classify into 2 types. Sir, how? Listen carefully. In first case, oxygen connected to one side aryl group, phenyl group, one more side alkyl group. In second case, one side phenyl group, one more side alkyl group. Phenyl, alkyl, phenyl, alkyl. One should be phenyl and one more should be alkyl. Such aromatic ethers are known as phenolic ethers. What beta? Phenolic ethers. This only I want to tell you. And if oxygen connected to both sides phenyl, this is known as diaryl ether. Diaryl ethers. Like that, it have to be same. And on the basis of type of attached group, okay, in the third category we have to be say that that is nothing but unsaturated ethers. What beta? Unsaturated ethers. Nothing but oxygen should be connected to side chain. That side chain should be what? Unsaturation in nature. That may contain double bond or triple bond. Right. I am going to give you one example. CH2 double bond CH. Okay beta. And it connected to O. O connected to CH3. One side methyl group is there. One more side CH2 double bond CH. That means vinyl group. This is vinyl. So what is the name of this compound? One side methyl group and one more side vinyl group is there. And the main functional group is nothing but ether. So the name of this compound is methyl vinyl ether. I want to give you another example. CH2 double bond CH. This is vinyl group. It connected to another carbon. This is allyl carbon. Allyl carbon connected to O and O connected to CH3. Now the name is nothing but one side methyl group but one more side allyl group. Now go in alphabetical manner. So first of all we have to be right what beta? Allyl, not methyl, try to be focused. So above one is methyl vinyl ether but below one is not methyl allyl. Allyl methyl ether as per alphabetical manner. Allyl methyl ether. In that manner only we have to be proceeding beta. Samjha all of you? Okay beta? Is a तुम्हारा classification. Number 1 on the basis of symmetry. Number 2 on the basis of type of attached groups. On the basis of symmetry, simple and symmetrical ethers, mixed and unsymmetrical ethers. On the basis of attached groups, aliphatic ethers and aromatic ethers and unsaturated ethers. Samjhe beta all of you? Right. Now I am going to discuss about the nomenclature of ethers. Ethers का nomenclature कैसे लिखना पड़ेगा? How to write the nomenclature of ethers? Which topic we are discussing beta? Nomenclature of ethers. Okay. So try to remember first of all, what is the general IUPAC name of ether? General IUPAC name of ether. So I am going to write here. IUPAC name or IUPAC nomenclature of ether is ether का common IUPAC name अपन क्या बता सकते हैं? What will be the general IUPAC name of ether? So we have to be write that alkoxyalkane. This is the IUPAC name of ether beta. IUPAC name of alkane का frame कैसे बताना पड़ेगा? That will be in the form of alkoxyalkane. And try to remember, alkoxy must be in the form of side chain that should contain minimum number of carbon. And alkane is nothing but main chain, that means root word. Okay, now that means maximum number of carbons we have to be covered only in second word, that is nothing but alkane. So it should contain what, Nana? Maximum number of carbon. This is a rule for you. General IUPAC name of ether is alkoxyalkane. Alkoxy going to be considered as a side chain. इसमें less number of carbon को indicate करना पड़ेगा. And one more form is alkane. It should contain maximum number of carbon. That means root word should be in alkane. Yeah, I'm going to give you some list of ethers with a common name and with the IUPAC names. Okay बेटा, I'm going to write here some compounds. यहाँ पर कुछ compound को consider करेंगे. For their common names, I want to write here. And in last column, with respect to IUPAC names, we are going to be write. To write their respective IUPAC names, we have to be follow the above rule. Alkoxyalkane. Good. So let me write one example. CH3 bonded to O, O bonded to CH3. Okay ना बेटा? Good. Common name लिखेंगे. Alkyl, alkyl. कितने alkyl? Dialkyl. That means dimethyl ether. So the common name of this compound is dimethyl ether. Good. Good IUPAC name. And you suppose पहले क्या लिखना बोल के बोला मैंने? Alkoxy, nothing but side chain, including oxygen. That means we have to be considered like this. So looking like CH3O, methoxy. In place of alkoxy, I am going to write methoxy. Okay, very well. लिखे ना बेटा, methoxy cover किए ना. Remaining is nothing but root word. How many carbons are there? One carbon is there. So try to indicate for one carbon what is the root word? Meth. And between carbon to oxygen here, single bond is there. Single bond का meaning what is the primary suffix? A. So looking like alkoxyalkane. So example is nothing but methoxymethane. समझे? Good. Let me explain another example. CH3 bonded to O. O bonded to what beta? CH2. Again CH2 bonded to CH3. समझे? One side methyl I have taken and one more side ethyl I have taken here beta. So पहले क्या लिखेंगे? First of all we have to write as per alphabetical manner. We have to write first of all ethyl group. So पहले ethyl, बाद में methyl. So the IUPAC common name of this compound is ethyl methyl ether. Ethyl methyl ether. Chal, go for IUPAC name. So tell me one thing. Left form, either right form. Which form you have to be considered in the form of alkoxy? I have told you alkoxy should contain minimum less number of carbon. So इसी को अपन consider करेंगे as a side chain. समझे? Good. So it's going to be considered as what beta? Side chain. इसको अपन side chain जैसे consider करेंगे. Nothing but methoxy is I'm going to be right here. लिखे? Remaining, consider the root word beta. How many carbons are here? 2 carbons are there. Carbon number 1, carbon number 2. 2 carbon means eth and single bond is nothing but ane. So simply how do we say that? Methoxyethane. Methoxyethane. Good beta. Next example I am going to be write CH3 bonded to O. O bonded to CH2, CH2, CH3. Methyl connected to, okay now, is oxygen, oxygen connected to 3 carbon, that is nothing but N propyl group, and this is methyl group. यहाँ पर propyl group, P letter, but यहाँ पर M letter, N के बाद ही P आएगा. So methyl propyl ether, but this is isopropyl, normal propyl. So the common name of this compound is methyl N propyl ether. Methyl N propyl ether. समझे बेटा? Good. Again, alkoxy should contain minimum number of carbon. So this is nothing but alkoxy form. Means methoxy. And methoxy is functional group or ether functional group. It connected carbon is 1 and this is nothing but 2 and this is nothing but 3. Okay, good. So this is methoxy. Present upon 3 position or 1 position or 1. 1 connected to methoxy. So the IUPAC name of this compound is 1-methoxy. 1-methoxy. Remaining root word 3 prop and they are having single bond. So we have to say that 1-methoxy propane. This is your answer. Next, go for beta. CH3 bonded to O. Here we have taken N-propyl form. Now N-propyl form we can convert into iso form. You know very well how to convert. So यहाँ पर क्या लिखेंगे बेटा CH and below plane is nothing but CH3 and you suppose connected to CH3. समझे? So this is N-propyl form and this is isopropyl form. Whatever that may be, दो भी propyl form backside लिखना पड़ेगा. First of all we have to be write what ना okay ना methyl बोल के लिखना पड़ेगा. Okay, first of all we have to be write methyl and right side group is isopropyl. Isopropyl is methyl isopropyl ether. Methyl isopropyl ether. Chal, go for IUPAC name. Be careful, very important. So first of all we have to select the root word. Root word means nothing but maximum number of carbon chain. That is nothing but alkane form को select करेंगे. Here is methane, but this is ethane. Propane. Propane is the root word. Very important. So 1 and 2 and 3. If you want, you can proceed from okay now downside also. 1, 2, 3. कैसे भी जाओ same position. So second carbon connected to there is a side chain. This is nothing but methoxy. 2-methoxy. Remaining is nothing but prop and ane. So 2-methoxy propane. So the IUPAC name of this compound is 2-methoxy. The IUPAC name of this compound is 2-methoxy propane. समझे बेटा? Good. Now another compound I am going to give you. CH3 bonded to O. It is very important for you. इतना easy नहीं हो सकता. It connected to another carbon. On above plane it was connected to methyl and below plane it was connected to methyl and right plane it connected to another methyl group. Now for this we are going to write the common name and IUPAC name. Good. One side methyl group is there. Okay, this is clear. And go to right side. Carbon connected to how many carbon? 3 carbon. So this is nothing but tertiary form. Good. So tertiary छोड़ दे अपन बाद में लिखेंगे. So this is methyl, but right side how many carbons are there? Form is tertiary, but how many carbons are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 means butyl group, and this is methyl group. As for alphabetical, पहले क्या लिखना? Butyl लिखना पड़ेगा. Okay, this is butyl. Which butyl? Primary, secondary, tertiary? Tertiary butyl. So the common name of this compound is tertiary butyl. This is clear. And what about another group? Methyl. Tertiary butyl, methyl ether. This is your common name of the respective given compound. Let me write now IUPAC name. Sir, how to write the IUPAC name? Yes, one thing to clear. This carbocation, right side group contain alkane or root word form beta. So select the root word first of all. Yes, this is the root word. Okay, all of you? Yes, ये आपको root word बोल के टिक करना पड़ेगा. Now in that root word how many carbons are there? 3 carbons are there. 1, 2, 3. Yes sir. Because of here we are covering functional group also and we are covering both side chains also. यहाँ पर अपन cover कर दिए बेटा. Good. So totally in that how many side chains are there? One side methyl side chain is there and one more side methoxy side chain is there. Yes sir. Methyl METHY. यहाँ पर methoxy METHO. O will come first beta. So 2-methoxy and 2-methyl propane. समझ गए? Okay. 2-methoxy. This is one of the side chain. And what is another side chain? 2-methyl. Okay, I am going to write 2-methyl. 2-methyl. 2-methoxy, 2-methyl. Remaining is root word 3, prop and single bond is nothing but A. So 2-methoxy, 2-methyl propane. This is your IUPAC name of the respective given compound. Yes. Final thing, I am going to give you another very important compound. CH3 bonded to O, O bonded to CH2, O bonded to CH2, again bonded to CH, CH below plane CH3, again bonded to CH3. Once again see carefully. Methyl connected to O, O connected to CH2, CH2, bond CH. Right plane CH3, below plane CH3. So this is methyl form, but right side dekho. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 means pentyl form. So this is methyl form, this is pentyl form. Pentyl means normal pentyl. What? Isopentyl. So IUPAC name is common name is methyl isopentyl ether. So the common name of this compound is methyl. Right side the group is isopentyl, and it contains the functional group is ether. Check. Go to IUPAC name. First of all select the root word. Functional group connected. What is the functional group? Ether. It connected carbon is 1, and this is nothing but 2, and this is 3, and this is 4. Sounds good? Good. Now listen carefully. Main chain is butane. Upon butane, how many side chains are there? 2 side chains. One is nothing but methyl side chain, and one more is nothing but methoxy side chain. This is methyl, but this is methoxy. Again, पहले methoxy लिखना. 1 methoxy, 3 methyl. So the IUPAC name of this compound is 1 methoxy, 3 methyl, 1 methoxy, 3 methyl. Total root word contain 4 carbon. So we have to be say that it is known as butane. समझे कि नहीं? I hope you understand it. Good. And another 2 to 3 examples are there. Listen carefully. Up to now here we have studied only about the nomenclature of aliphatic ethers. यहाँ तक मैंने एक भी double bond भी consider नहीं करा. And up to now here I have not considered here aromatic ring also. So let me explain any to aromatic ether name and let me write any to unsaturated ether name. वो हो गए तो nomenclature story was over बेटा. Yeah. Another compound is CH2 double bond CH bonded to O and O connected to CH3. One side methyl group, CH2 double bond CH means vinyl group. So the common name of this compound is, here I am going to write common name, and right side again क्या लिखेंगे बेटा? IUPAC name we are going to be right here. So one side methyl and one more side vinyl. So the IUPAC name, common name of this compound is methyl vinyl ether. Methyl vinyl ether. Good. And let me write IUPAC name. So tell me one thing, which may be in the form of alkoxy, either left group or right group. I told you clearly alkoxy should contain minimum number of carbon. So this is nothing but 2 carbon and right side is what? 1 carbon. So methoxy will be the side chain. Okay, this is the side chain. Means it connected carbon is 1 and at the same time you can cover the double bond also, and this is nothing but 2. अगर तुमने नंबरिंग यहाँ पर दिए समझो, here we can cover at a time ether functional group, I mean ethoxy side chain, and also we can cover the double bond. If you give the numbering here, if you have given the numbering here, denoted as 1 beta, but here we can cover only the double bond. We won't cover the what? Alkoxy group. But if you denote here, okay, now if you denote here alkoxy and double bond, we can cover at a time beta. That's why यहाँ पर number 1 देना, CH2 को number 2 देना, reverse में नहीं आना, that will be wrong. Okay, good. So what is the side chain? Methoxy is the side chain. Methoxy position is what? 1. So IUPAC name is 1 methoxy. Remaining root word is 2. 2 is nothing but eth, and it contain what? Double bond. So primary suffix is nothing but e. 1 methoxy ethane. Good. So I am going to write another compound, CH2 double bond CH. CH2 double bond CH. It connected to CH2 and it connected to O, O connected to CH3. One side methyl group, one more side allyl group. Already I have told you in classification. But first of all we have to be write what beta? Allyl. After allyl we have to be write methyl. So allyl, methyl, ether. This is your common name of the respective compound. Let me write now IUPAC name. How did you know the IUPAC name? So one thing to fix, this is what? Alkoxy or methoxy group. And listen carefully. Okay, side chain ko to cover kar liya, good. Side chain, whatever that may be the side chain. First of all, we have to give the priority order of single bond or double bond. Double bond will get first priority. So this is single bonded carbon, but यहाँ पर left one is double bonded carbon. Now we have to go the numbering from left side 1, 2, 3. So now 1 methoxy, 3 methoxy, 3 methoxy is important. So 3 methoxy. Yes, we have covered this side chain. Nothing but alkoxy form we have covered here. 3 methoxy over beta. Remaining root word is nothing but what? Prop. And prop के बाद the double bond is nothing but in. But double bond after 2 na, double bond after 1 na, double bond after 1. So we have to say that 3 methoxy 1 propene. 3 methoxy 1 propene. Okay, unsaturated ether nomenclature. How to write? You may get the clarity. Good. Now I want to write one example for aromatic ether. So what beta? Benzene. Benzene bonded to O, O bonded to CH3. One side methyl, one more side phenyl. So we can write the common name methyl phenyl ether. Methyl phenyl ether. And also we can say it is known as methoxybenzene. But methoxybenzene is looking like alkoxy alkane. So we have to say that methoxybenzene is your IUPAC name. Like this, methoxybenzene, looking like alkoxy alkane. But here methyl phenyl ether, we can write here another chemical name or a common name that is known as what beta? Anisole. Up to now so many times I have told you. Next, again I am going to write here benzene. Benzene bonded to O, again O bonded to what beta? C2H5. Here we can write ethyl phenyl ether. So the common name of this compound is ethyl phenyl ether. Ethyl phenyl ether. Ethyl phenyl ether. And we can say IUPAC name ethoxybenzene. So the IUPAC name of this compound is ethoxybenzene. Ethoxybenzene. Ethyl phenyl ether and ethoxybenzene. Ethoxybenzene is IUPAC name. Ethyl phenyl ether is common name. And also I have told you another common name also we can write, that is known as phenitone. Yes, we have written that. Okay, beta. Next, last and final example. Benzene. Benzene bonded to O. Again O bonded to benzene. Here in that places if you want, you can write C6H5. So this is nothing but phenyl phenyl. Kitne phenyl? Do phenyl hai beta. So simply we can write here diphenyl ether, and also we can say that diaryl ether. But what will be the IUPAC name? So one is nothing but, you suppose one of the group in the form of phenoxybenzene. Look above. So this is what? Methoxybenzene, and this is ethoxybenzene, and this is phenoxybenzene. Phenoxy what beta? Benzene. Yes, this is a story about the completely about what beta? Nomenclature of ethers. So on the basis of nomenclature of ether, just 3 questions I want to ask you. मैं यहाँ पर लिखना चाहता हूँ. Try to make practice them and try to मेरे से पहले आंसर बोलने के लिए कोशिश करो. Question is, write IUPAC names of following. Write IUPAC names of following. Question number 1 I am going to give you. First suppose CH3 bonded to O, methoxy group. It connected to CH2 and CH2, two respective continuous carbons. Again it connected to another methoxy group, that is nothing but OCH3. समझे बेटा? Good. Now we have to be say that it going to be act as main chain, or we can say root one. So you can denote now, this is nothing but carbon number 1, and another we have to be denote as carbon number 2. One connected to side chain methoxy, and another connected to side chain methoxy. One connected to methoxy, two connected to methoxy. So what will be the IUPAC name? So that is nothing but 1,2 dimethoxy. 1,2 dimethoxy. 1,2 dimethoxy. Remaining root word is nothing but what beta? Eth, and single bond is nothing but A. Clear? Good. Next, another question I am going to write here. One cyclohexane ring, first of all I have to consider. And you suppose one of the carbon connected to at a time 2 methyl groups are there. And you suppose one of the adjacent carbon it connected to OC2H5. So this is also ROR, ether form only. Yeah, try to say the IUPAC name of this compound. Listen better carefully. Here you suppose it is the side chain, ethoxy. And here you suppose the side chain is methyl. But here one side chain, here two side chain. So which carbon will be get first priority? The carbon with maximum number of substituents that going to be get the first priority. So this is nothing but first carbon, and this is nothing but second carbon. Now we have to be write the IUPAC name. Again methyl से शुरू करते हैं. While writing IUPAC name, we have to proceed in as per alphabetical manner. Okay. Methyl, M letter, but ethoxy, E letter, E पहले लिखना, but ethoxy position is 2. So IUPAC name of this compound is 2-ethoxy. You have written here. Another two side chains are there. Methyl positions are 1. So 2-ethoxy, 2-ethoxy. After that 1,1 dimethyl, 1,1 dimethyl, and remaining the ring is nothing but cyclohexane, not benzene. Good. Another question I want to ask you here. Sun rahe? Yeah. So first of all here I have written one of the cyclopropane ring, and you suppose it connected to O. Sorry, it connected to O, and O connected to CH, and you suppose above plane or below plane as you wish. Connected to CH3 and connected to CH2. Again it connected to CH3. This is the name I have given, structure I have given to you. Right, try to see the IUPAC name. So first of all select the root word 1, 2, 3, 4. Otherwise you can move from here. So from which direction you have to be select, either from above or from right. अगर right से आए समझो. When we move from right, 1, 2, 3. 3 contain alkoxy or side chain. And ऊपर से आइए. 1, 2, 2 contain alkoxy or side chain. Side chain as much as possible we should be get, okay ना, अपने को जल्दी cover करना पड़ेगा. Okay, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. But second contain alkoxy group. Which alkoxy? 1, 2, 3 carbon. 3 carbon oxygen, propoxy. But normal propoxia, isopropoxia, cyclopropoxy. Cyclopropyl group connected to oxygen. So we can say cyclopropoxy number is 2. 2 cyclopropoxy. 2 cyclopropoxy. Remaining root word is nothing but 4. We have to be say that butane. 2 cyclopropoxy butane. In that manner, we have to be write the IUPAC names of ethers and how to write the common names and IUPAC names. So many listed of ethers I have given to you beta. Okay na? Good. And in tomorrow's class we are going to discuss very important topic beta. Nomenclature of cyclic ethers. This all are nothing but open ethers nana. Maybe aliphatic, maybe aromatic, maybe unsaturated, whatever that may be. But this all are okay now open ethers. In tomorrow's class we are going to discuss about the nomenclature of cyclic ethers and also very special ether, nomenclature of crown ethers. So cyclic ethers and crown ethers and their respective IUPAC names and structures, and also functional isomerism and structure of what beta ethers, everything we are going to be discussing tomorrow's class. I hope you understand. Good.